Hello everybody, Randy Stern from Victory in Reseda, and I'm back behind the driver's seat with another driver's seat chat. This time we are driving a 2021 Honda Odyssey Elite, another minivan. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this vehicle because it is shared with three other Hondas that are designed and engineered for North America. They all come from the same plant, by the way. So you probably guessed I'm referring to the Honda Pilot, the Honda Passport, and the Honda Ridgeline. Two mid-size SUVs, one's a 2-row and one's a 3-row, and of course a unibody mid-size pickup truck. Now, the one thing that they don't have in common is that the Odyssey is not available with all-wheel drive. And I'm going to address that in just a moment. The minivan, however, being on the same platform, coming from the same plant, and of course engineered from the same ideal as from Honda, it gives us a disadvantage. That's where I'm addressing the all-wheel drive. Because you're able to get all-wheel drive in these other products on the same platform, why haven't they engineered it for this particular vehicle? And the difference is ground clearance. Because this has a lower ground clearance than the Passport, Pilot, and Ridgeline. So therefore you don't have much room to send a prop shaft from the front engine back to a rear axle, and that would mean some very interesting engineering based on this particular Odyssey. Now that we got that out of the way, the Odyssey is powered by a 3.5 liter V6 engine through a 10-speed automatic transmission, which I select on a push button actuator. Typical Honda. Front wheel drive only. I do have a snow mode, which I believe sends a little bit more traction to the front wheels to ensure that I'm not slipping and sliding all over these roads. And for context, it's a sloppy day here in Minnesota. So we had a slight little snowfall, less than an inch down at the house. So there's a little bit of accumulation, but the roads are just pathetic. Apparently there was a crash up on US 169 where I was on about a few moments ago, right by Minnesota Highway 55. I don't want to see what happened there. I can only guess. Okay. So now another interesting feature I have in this particular tester is the middle row, the second row, has 3 seats instead of 2. Now the reason why I point that out is that normally when you get to the top trim of any minivan is that you get captain's chairs. So therefore you have a space for rear seat passengers, mainly kids, could just really just scamper through that opening, and without even having to do a push and fold and tumble of each of the second row seats. You can still do that for third row in this one, but there's also that middle seat, which is pretty good for either a child seat to be installed or third row or third passenger, most likely a child. It looks good. It really looks good. There's sort of a light gray piping on a black leather interior. I have a digital instrumentation set up that gives me all the information I need, and one of the screens is customizable. The infotainment system, there's now only one screen. So every time I see one of the latest Hondas and I see only one screen, it makes me happy. Little tricky sometimes because I was having some trouble with presets on Sirius XM. However, it does have smartphone integration. All I have to do is connect a USB cord to my phone and it's all good. And apparently there's Wi-Fi on here, and there's apparently some other other connectivity options, but for the most part it's got the basics of what you need. tri-zone climate control, which means that I could set for my side as well as the passenger side and the entire rear of the cabin. Now, another feature that this particular vehicle has is called Honda Vac. That's right. If you get the Elite, you get a vacuum cleaner. There's a problem with that. Rumor has it that the supplier of the vacuums is no longer in business, so therefore they're not able to get vacuums for Honda Odysseys. However, I believe this one has it. It is installed towards the rear. That means I have to go into the area behind the third row, open it up, and throw the cord over. Throw the system over to clean the seating of the third and second rows. I have never tested it to see if it goes to the first row. However, I also have a sort of one of those small vacs that's rechargeable. I don't know. I have a feeling that the Honda Vac works better than that vacuum I have that is portable. That's a bombshell for you. Price on this vehicle, short of 50 grand, complete with all the options and everything. Put that in context again. The Chrysler Pacifica tester I had, which was the limited with the S appearance package and all-wheel drive, priced out at over 55. Some of my colleagues have been working with a Pinnacle Chrysler Pacifica, the top of the line with the throw pillows. That also came with all-wheel drive and it was priced over 53 grand. So, could this be a very good value? It depends. All you have to do is just give this a drive and see if it works out for you. I just got this, so I'm still exploring it. Next week I'll have the write-up for you. If you like these off-the-cuff videos, click the subscribe button below, and don't forget to click the bell for the notification. All right, everybody, have a great day. Stay warm wherever you're at. All right.